Today we're tackling a topic that I know you're all interested in, cracking the code of what women find attractive. Forget the magic tricks and the tired old cliches, we're going to keep it real, we're going to talk stoicism. What does stoicism have to do with this? Buckle up, because it's the key to a more fulfilling life and yes, a richer love life. Together we're going to break down the 9 qualities inspired by this ancient philosophy that will make you irresistible. Get ready to take notes, because what you learn today has the power to change your life. Stay tuned. We're starting strong with the foundation, the bedrock of a fulfilling love life, self-confidence. Careful, I'm not talking about arrogance or showing off, but that quiet strength that emanates from you when you're comfortable in your own skin. Imagine for a moment, a man walks into a room back straight, direct gaze, a sincere smile. He doesn't need to show off. He commands respect just by being there. Why? Because he's at peace with himself. He knows his strengths and weaknesses, and he accepts himself for who he is. That's real self-confidence, and believe me, it's a real chick magnet. Why? Because confidence is contagious. By being confident, you put others at ease, you reassure them. You show them that you are someone reliable, someone they can count on. And that, gentlemen, is extremely attractive. So, work on your self-confidence, invest in yourself, learn to love yourself. The results will not be long in coming. Now let's move on to another weapon of mass seduction, humor. And again, no need to go overboard or crack corny jokes every 2 seconds. No, what's really irresistible is subtle, intelligent humor, the kind that hits the mark without ever hurting. A man who can laugh at himself, who can de-escalate situations, who brings lightness to a world that's often too serious, is a valuable man. Why? Because laughing is creating a connection with the other person. It's building rapport. It's showing that you don't take yourself too seriously and that you want to enjoy life. And that, my friends, is a major asset in love. So don't hesitate to let go, to be self-deprecating, to share moments of laughter and joy. You'll see, it changes everything. Let's move on to the next level with a quality that's often underestimated: emotional intelligence. What is it exactly? It's the ability to understand and manage your own emotions, but also to perceive and respect those of others. An emotionally intelligent man is a man who listens, is empathetic, able to communicate his feelings with clarity and respect. He's someone who doesn't run away from conflict, but who knows how to approach it with calmness and intelligence. And believe me, in a world where relationships are often superficial and fleeting, this ability to connect with others on an emotional level is a real treasure. So learn to identify your emotions, to express them healthily, to put yourself in the other person's shoes. Emotional intelligence is a muscle you can train, and the results are spectacular. Chapter 4: Ambition, the Energy of Success. An attractive man is often an ambitious man. Be careful, we're not talking about greed or all-consuming ambition, but rather that inner fire, that desire to surpass oneself, to achieve one's dreams. A man who has plans, who gives himself the means to achieve them, who puts passion into what he does, is a man who inspires, who makes you want to follow him. Why is ambition so attractive? Because it's synonymous with positive energy, dynamism, a desire to move forward. It's a sign that you don't settle for the bare minimum, that you aspire to a rich and fulfilling life. So dare to dream big, set bold goals, and put all your energy into achieving them. Your ambition will be your best seduction asset. Chapter 5: Kindness, the Silent Force. We often tend to forget it, but kindness is a weapon of mass seduction. In a world that is often harsh and individualistic, a kind, caring man who genuinely cares about the well-being of others makes all the difference. Kindness is not weakness, quite the contrary. It is a quiet strength, a sign of self-confidence and maturity. It is the ability to give without expecting anything in return, to be there for others, to show empathy and compassion. And that, gentleman, is irresistible. Why? Because kindness reassures, it builds trust, it feels good. It's a sign that you are a good person, with whom you can build a healthy and lasting relationship. Chapter 6: Authenticity, the Power of Being Yourself. Forget the masks, the pretenses, and the prefabricated roles. What's truly attractive is authenticity, being real, owning your personality with its strengths and weaknesses. An authentic man is a man who doesn't try to please everyone at all costs, who is not afraid to express his opinions, who shows himself as he is, without artifice. He is someone who accepts himself with his qualities and his flaws, and who owns his life choices. And that's extremely attractive. Why? Because authenticity inspires trust. It shows that you are comfortable with yourself, that you have nothing to hide. And that's a solid foundation for a healthy and lasting relationship. So dare to be yourself. Express your passions, share your values, show your true nature. Authenticity is your best charm asset. Chapter 7. Listening. The Art of Deep Communication. In a world where everyone is trying to put themselves forward, knowing how to listen has become a rare and precious quality. And yet it is an essential element of seduction and human relationships in general. A man who knows how to listen is a man who is genuinely interested in what the other person has to say, who is able to be quiet and let his interlocutor speak, who is attentive to her words and emotions. He's not someone who's always trying to tell his story or give his opinion, but who knows how to put himself in the other person's shoes and understand her. And that, gentleman, is terribly attractive. Why? Because listening is a form of recognition, of validation of the other person. It's showing her that she's important to you, that you're really interested in what she has to say. So learn to listen carefully, to ask open-ended questions, to paraphrase to make sure you understand. Listening is an art that can be learned, and one that will open many doors for you. Chapter 9. Stoicism, the foundation of a fulfilling life. We come to the last quality, the one that encompasses all the others, Stoicism. It's not just some dusty philosophy, it's a way of life, a quest for wisdom and inner peace. Stoicism teaches us to focus on what we can control, our thoughts, our actions, our reactions to events. It invites us to accept what we cannot change, to not let ourselves be overwhelmed by our negative emotions, to seek happiness in simplicity and virtue. A Stoic man is a free, independent man who does not let others or external events dictate his conduct. He is someone who has confidence in himself, who is able to face difficulties with courage and serenity, who does not complain and who enjoys every moment. And that, my friends, is irresistible. Why? Because Stoicism is synonymous with inner strength, wisdom, self-control. It's a sign that you are someone reliable, stable, someone you can count on. So take an interest in Stoicism, read the great authors, put its teachings into practice in your daily life. Stoicism is a gift you give yourself, and it will radiate to all aspects of your life, including your love life. So there you have it, guys. The 9 keys to a fulfilling love life. Don't forget, the most important thing is to be yourself, to be authentic and sincere in your approach. If you want to go further and discover how Stoicism can transform your life, I invite you to watch my video on practical exercises to apply Stoicism in everyday life. It's a goldmine of information that will help you become the best version of yourself. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and activate the bell so you don't miss any of the next videos. See you soon for new adventures.